Exciting news for Vandal fans. Idaho basketball is making a comeback. On Tuesday, the team unveiled its non-conference schedule for the 2025-26 season, which features a total of 13 games designed to prepare them for the upcoming Big Sky Conference season. This lineup includes a diverse array of opponents from various levels of college basketball, ensuring a competitive and engaging experience for both players and fans alike. Historically, Boise State has not been part of the Big Sky Conference since the early 2000s, having moved on to compete in the Big West, WAC, Mountain West, and soon, the Pac-12. This shift has led to a limited history of competition between Idaho and Boise State across many sports. However, this year marks a significant change, as the Vandals have secured an exhibition game against the Broncos in Boise on October 17th. This matchup will be the first time the two men's basketball teams have clashed since November 25, 2014, reigniting a long-standing rivalry. Head coach Alex Pribble is genuinely excited about rekindling this rivalry, emphasizing the importance of scheduling games against teams that have historical significance for Idaho and that fans are eager to see. Every alum I speak with mentions the Boise State rivalry, Pribble shared. There is a fantastic tradition between our two schools, and I'm grateful we could bring this rivalry game back to the schedule. Coach Rice and his team have done an outstanding job, and they are recognized as a top 50 basketball program in the nation. This will be a tremendous challenge for us and a valuable opportunity for growth, which is the essence of exhibition games. The exhibition will take place at the Idaho Central Arena, the venue for the Big Sky Tournament, located within the Grove Hotel. Fans can look forward to pre-sale ticket announcements in the coming weeks, and Vandal supporters are encouraged to secure their seats early to show their team spirit in black and gold. The seating arrangement will be divided, with Idaho fans on one side and Boise State fans on the opposite side of the arena, creating an electric atmosphere. I hope the Vandal family turns out in large numbers, Pribble expressed, sharing his enthusiasm for the event. It promises to be a thrilling environment for college basketball. Just thinking about it gets me fired up. Continuing a tradition, Idaho will once again face off against Washington State in the Battle of the Palouse for the third consecutive year. This rivalry is historic, with the Vandals and Cougars having met more times than any other opponents in their respective histories. The upcoming game on November 3rd will mark the 280th meeting between these two neighboring institutions since their rivalry began in 1906. This event will also feature a doubleheader, with the Idaho and WSU women's teams playing on the same day at Beasley Coliseum. Following this, the Vandals will kick off their home season against the Whitman College Blues on November 7th at the ICCU Arena. Later in the month, Idaho will return to Boise to host the annual Boise multi-team event at Idaho Central Arena, aptly named the Holiday Hoops Classic. This event will see the Vandals compete against California State Northridge, CSUN, Idaho State, and Sam Houston State. The Vandals will face the Matadors on November 26th and the Bearcats on November 28th, promising exciting matchups for fans. More information regarding the Holiday Hoops Classic will be shared in the upcoming weeks. As December approaches, Idaho will participate in the Big Sky Summit Challenge, starting with a home game against North Dakota on December 3rd, followed by a trip to Brookings to take on South Dakota State on December 6th. A particularly noteworthy game in the latter part of the non-conference schedule is set for December 10th, when Idaho travels to South Bend, Indiana, to face off against Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish concluded last season with a record of 15-18, suffering a second-round defeat to North Carolina in the ACC Championships. The complete non-conference schedule is detailed below, with specific tip-off times to be announced later. Idaho Basketball 2025-26 non-conference schedule. Home games are indicated in bold. 10-17 at Boise State Exhibition. Boise ID 11-3 at Washington State, Pullman, Washington. 11-7 versus Whitman, ICCU Arena. 11-12 at San Diego, California. 11-15 at UC San Diego, California. 11:22 versus Eastern Oregon, ICCU Arena. 11:26 versus CSUN, Boise ID, Idaho Central Arena. 11:28 versus Sam Houston State, Boise ID, Idaho Central Arena. 12:3 versus North Dakota, ICCU Arena. 12:6 at South Dakota State, Brookings. SD, 12:10 at Notre Dame, South Bend, Indiana. 12:14 versus Evergreen State, ICCU Arena. 12:21 at Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, California. 12:23 at Cal State Bakersfield, Bakersfield, California. Schedule notes. Follow the Vandals to keep up with all the latest news and updates on Idaho basketball. Be sure to follow the team on Instagram, Vandal Hoops, X, Vandal Hoops, and visit govandals.com.